Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Capnclydes MTG. We got more leaks from Assassin's Creed. Apparently, assassins are a big thing, and people are kind of liking the product, I guess. That's yet to be seen, though, because we'll have to look at the sales when we actually see what comes out, because, you know, things and stuff. It's Wizards. Who knows? Don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Comments down below, feed that YouTube algorithm. We get to 1,000 peeps, we're going to do some giveaways, and every milestone afterwards, we'll do some more, so hang around for the fun. Let's get into it. Oh, yeah. So, we're going to start off with Aya of Alexandria. We have a red, white, and 2 assassin, 4/3 menace lifelink. Whenever a historic creature you control deals combat damage to a player, create a 1/1 black assassin creature token with menace. This is really cool. Historic creature you control, create a black assassin creature token with menace. Whenever a historic creature, okay, it's just telling you what is historic. Oh, okay, I was like, why is it telling us that? Anyway, so this is an assassin set, so buckle up, Buttercup. Killers are coming. Next, we have Demand Miles, or Desmond Miles, Demand. Anyway, moving on. Black and 1 for a 1/3 menace. He gets +1/+0 for each other assassin you control and each assassin card in your graveyard. When he deals damage, or combat damage, I should say, to a player, surveil X, where X is the amount of damage that is dealt. Interesting card. Pretty cheap. Seems good. So moving on, next we have Coastal Piracy. 2 blue and 2 enchantment. Whenever a creature card you control deals combat damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. That just seems good as general. Is it uncommon? Just going to put that out there. Kind of pricey. We have Reconstruct History. This is a reprint from Strixhaven, I believe. Red, white, and 2 sorcery. Turn 1 target artifact, enchantment, instant, sorcery, and up to 1 target planeswalker card from your grave to your hand, and you exile this. It's kind of cool. Good play on it. We have Yargzil Renewal Engine. So 3 colorless legendary artifact. When the Renewal Engine enters the battlefield, exile all creature cards from your graveyard. Tap, exile top 3 cards of your library. 4 and tap. Put a creature card exiled by this card onto the battlefield under your control. It gains haste till end of turn. Activate as a sorcery. So for 3 mana, you can exile all stuff in your graveyard and then tap it for 4 and put something big in play. This is going to be a Commander All-Star. Definitely. Next, we have Viewpoint Synchronization. We have 2 green and 4 sorcery with free running of a green and 2. So what free running is, you may cast this spell for its free running cost if you dealt combat damage to a player this turn with an assassin or commander. Search your library for up to 3 basic land cards, reveal them, put 2 of them onto the battlefield and the other into your hand. Jesus Christ, is that good. This will be in any commander deck that has green in it. Good God. Hunter's Bow, green and 1. Whenever Hunter Bows enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. That creature deals combat damage equal to its power to up to 1 target creature you don't control. It's a fine fight spell, and it gives it reach and ward too. There's not going to be a whole lot of draft going on, so I don't think this is going to see play. Like, cards like this are for draft. Next, we have Mjolnir, the Stormhammer. 4 colorless legendary artifact. It enters the battlefield, attach it, target legendary creature you control. Whenever the equipped creature attacks, tap target creature defeating player controls and put a stun counter on it. When Mjolnir deals combat damage to each opponent equal to the number of tapped creatures that opponent controls. Oh, then Mjolnir deals damage. Okay, so so if like your opponent swings at you and you lay this and equip it and swing back, it's big damage. Big boom boom. Big boom boom. Still though, probably not gonna see a whole lot of action. Again, there's no sealed format. Apple of Eden. Ooh, Isu Relic. 4 colorless legendary artifact. Tap, pay for life. Sacrifice the Apple of Eden. Look at target opponent's hand and exile those cards face down. You may play those cards this turn, and mana of any type can be spent to cast them. Until end of turn, whenever you play a land or cast a spell this way, its owner draws a card at the beginning of the next end step. Return the exile cards to their owner's hand to activate only as a sorcery. That is a really weird card. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be something to do with it, but man, is that weird. All right, moving on. We have the God Artificer, the Capnclydes Triad, 10 colorless 7/7. It has Those Who Came Before. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each historic card in your graveyard. Love it, Affinity. Exile any number of historic cards from your graveyard with total mana value 30 or greater. Jesus. You get an emblem with creatures you control have base power and toughness 9/9. Good God. I mean, it's a thing. Definitely for Commander. Crystal Skull, Spyglass. 2 blue and 2. You may look at the top card of your library anytime it's a legendary artifact. You may play historic lands and cast historic spells from the top of your library. It also taps for 1 blue. I mean, it's fine for 4 mana. Definitely just Commander only. We have the Restart sequence. Black and 3 sorcery. It has free running of a black and 1. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Hell, even if you don't free run it, 4 mana, get card back, put in battlefield, seems good. Next, we have Bleeding Effect. Black, white, and 2 enchantment. At the beginning of combat on your turn, creatures you control gain flying until the end of turn. If a creature card in your graveyard has flying, the same is true for First Strike, Double Strike, Death Touch, yada, 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 yada. So, basically, all the stuff, all the keywords in your graveyard is given to all your creatures. I mean, it seems okay for black, white, but we'll have to wait and see. We got another reprint, Cathartic Reunion. Your basic red and 1 sorcery that says when you cast this spell, discard 2 cards and draw 3. I mean, okay. Hookblade, white and 1 equipment artifact. When it enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature. It gets +1/+0, and as long as it's your turn, equipped creature has flying. It's alright. We have Mary Reed and Anne Bonny. Red, blue, and 1 for a 3/3 haster. Tap, draw a card, then discard. Whenever you discard an island, pirate, or vehicle card, create a tapped treasure token. Seems okay. I mean, it's fine. It's a human assassin pirate. If there's not a place for it in Commander, there's not a place for it anywhere. All right, we have Adiwell, Breaker of Chains. Jesus, what a name. Probably butchered the hell out of that. Black, blue, and 1 for a 4/1. When it enters the battlefield, reveal the top 6 cards of your library. Put an assassin, pirate, or vehicle card from among them into your hand. The rest on the bottom of the library in random order. Whenever a vehicle you control deals combat damage to a player, you may return this card from the graveyard to your hand. Not bad. Next, we have another reprint. Sword of Light and Shadow gets reprinted. 3 colorless. Equipped gets +2/+2 pro white black. When that creature deals combat damage to a player, you gain 3 life and return 1 creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Not bad. Then we have, for a red and 3, Origin of the Hidden Ones. So, this saga has 3 parts. Number 1, deals 4 damage to any target. That's really cool. That's 4 damage to even the opponent. To the dome. Next, we have 2, create 2 1/1 black assassin creature tokens with menace. That's also very good. Whenever an assassin you control attacks this turn, create a 1/1 black assassin creature token with menace that's tapped and attacking. I mean, for red and 3, this is just a bomb uncommon. I mean, you should be playing this about anything. And then we have the good old Royal Assassin reprint. If it should be reprinted anywhere, it should be in Assassin's Creed. 2 black and 1 for the 1/1. Tap, destroy, target, tapped creature. The feels. Anyway, moving on. Next, we have Petty Larceny, black and 3, free running, black and 1. Look at top 2 cards of target opponent's library. Exile those cards face down. You may play those cards as long as they remain exiled with mana of any type. Spent to cast them, create a treasure token. That's really good. Then we have the old Murder reprint. I love it. It's just jumping on him. Get it? Murder. 2 black and 1, destroy target creature. We have Eve Fry, blue and 1, 2/1. Legendary human assassin. Partner with Jacob Fry. When this creature enters the battlefield, target player may put Jacob into their hand from their library, then shuffle. 1 colorless tap, draw a card, discard a card. When you discard a creature card this way, target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. I don't even matter if Jacob Fry is an 0-2. Like, this says draw a card for blue and 1, get a 2-1, and have the ability to draw and discard. Like, this is an amazing rare. Should have been mythic. Just going to put it out there. When we see what Jacob Fry does, it may be broken. Eagle Vision. Blue and 4. It does have free running of a blue and 1. Draw 3 cards. It is a sorcery, though. Darn the luck. But if you're going to free run something, 2 mana, draw 3. Holy shit. This is probably going to be very popular, especially in foil. Moving on, next we have Become Anonymous. So 2 blue and 2 instant. Exile target non-token creature you own and the top 2 cards of your library in a face-down pile. Shuffle that pile. Then cloak these cards. They enter the battlefield tapped. To cloak a card, put it onto the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature with Ward 2. Then turn it face up anytime, force mana cost. Oh, roar. That's kind of cool, the whole Assassin's Creed hide in plain sight thing. Kind of cool. Cadius, Staff of Hermes, white and 2 legendary artifact equipment. Equipped creature has lifelink. As long as you have 30 more life, equipped creature gets +5/+5 and indestructible and prevent all damage that will be dealt to this creature. Equips for 2 white. Wow, that's good. Next we have Sinew, Keen-Eyed Protector, white and 1 Bird Scout. 2/1 Flying Vigilance. That's already pretty sweet. Tap it. You gain 2 life and scry 2. Ooh, I think I'm in love. And when a legendary creature you control attacks it isn't blocked, if Sinew is exiled, put it onto the battlefield attacking. My God, this is insane for white. I love it. Next, we have Basim in Isha. Oh, boy. We have lots of consonants, no vowels. That's what we got. Anyway, black-blue for a 2/2 legendary creature, human assassin. Whenever you cast a historic spell, draw a card. This can't be blocked this turn. The ability triggers only once each turn. When it deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Holy shit, is that good. That might be good enough for like modern and shit. I mean, drawing a card when you cast a historic spell, deals combat damage to a player, put a counter on it. I mean, it still dies to all the normal removal, but Jesus, it looks good. So good. Oh. Next, we have an Assassin's Trophy reprint. All right. Should have seen that coming. Green and black. Destroy target permanent opponent controls. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card. Put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. We have Layla Hassan. White and 3/4 first striker. That's interesting. Enters the battlefield, and whenever one or more assassins you control deal combat damage to a player, return target historic card from your graveyard to your hand. That's not going to be broken in a deck full of legendary assassins. Next, we have Chain Assassination. Interesting. 2 black and 2 instant. Has free running, so if you damage your opponent, you get to cast it for a black and 1. Destroy target creature. If another creature died this turn, draw a card. I mean, it's fine, I guess. Distract the guards. 2 white and 1. Free running. Create 3 1/1 white human rogue creature tokens. I mean, hell, just for 3 mana, 3 1/1s is fine. I mean, last time we had something that sweet, it was Goblin something that made 3 goblins for 3. Anyway. Sean and Rebecca. Agents. They are blue, white, green, and 1. Teamer? Really? Anyway. For a 4/4 Vigilance, when it enters the battlefield, search your graveyard, hand, and library for a card named The Animus and put it onto the battlefield. Then shuffle. That's really good. Tap at a cuddle or a waste mana. When you do, mill 2 cards. Interesting. Socrates, Athenian teacher. Wow, Socrates? Wow, okay. Blue, white, and 1 for an 0/4 defender. Uh-oh, butt fight time. He has hexproof as long as he's untapped. He has Socratic Dialogue. So tap until end of turn. Target creature gains. So this creature would deal combat damage to a player. Prevent that damage. This creature's controller and that player each draw half that many cards rounded down. I mean, I guess it goes in a mill deck, sorta, kinda. Anyway, Revelations of Enzo. Black and 2. Destroy target tap creature and opponent controls. That's pretty sweet. Saga number 2. Whenever an assassin you control attacks this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it. That's less impressive. 3. Return target assassin creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. That is amazing. All right, so this is sweet. This is very cool. And it's an uncommon. Holy shit. Probably will see lots of commander play. That's really about it, though, unfortunately. Next, we have a legendary land, Abescro Entertainment. I probably butchered that. Tap for a waste mana, or for 1 colorless tap, add mana of any color. Okay. 3 colorless, tap, exile the card, return up to 1 target historic card from your graveyard to your hand, then exile all graveyards. I mean, I guess it's fine for an Eldrazi deck. Moving on, we have Jackdaw. I won't even go there. Anyway, red, blue, and 1 for a 4/4 light legendary vehicle. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw a card for each artifact you control. Cruise for 3. That could be really good. We have Rest in Peace reprint. White and 1, exile all the graveyards. If a card or token would be put there, exile it too. Then we have Hatham Kenway, blue, white, and 2 for a 3/3 protection from assassins. Hey, look at that. Human Knight. Other knights you control get +2/+2 and protection from assassins. They're so special. When he enters the battlefield for each opponent, exile up to 1 target creature that player controls until this guy leaves the battlefield. Wow, this guy just slices, dices, makes Julian prize. Anyway, Templar Knight, white and 1 for a 3/1 Vigi. Nice. White, tap 5, untapped, attacking, untap. Okay, tap 5, untapped. Tap 5, white, tap 5, untapped, attacking creatures you control named. Oh, because they have vigilance. Okay, I get it. You attack with them, they're still untapped. Okay, sorry, a little slow in the uptake. Anyway, so white, tap 5 knights, 5 attacking creatures named Templar Knight. Search your library for a legendary artifact card, put it in the battlefield, then shuffle. The deck can have a number of cards named Templar Knight. Boy, here we go. It's the white rat. Moving on. Next, we have Sigurd Jarl of Razenthorpe. White, green, and red legendary creature, human warrior. 3/3, vigilance, trample, lifelink. There's still some room over here, little keywords in here. Anyway, Boast for 1. Put a lore counter on target saga you control or remove 1 from it. Holy shit, that's good. You can only do this if you attack this turn and only once each turn. Man, can you imagine keeping sagas around forever? Jesus Christ. Anyway, whenever you put a lore counter on a saga you control, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 other target creature. God, this is good. Ivor, Wolf-Kissed. White, green, red, and 3 for a 7/6 trample haste. Jesus. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you mill that many cards. You may put a saga card and or land card from among them onto the battlefield. Oh boy, that's good. We have Brotherhood Headquarters. Land, taps for a waste mana. Or tap for 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast Assassin's Spell or a spell that has free running. Or to activate an ability of an Assassin Source. Well, that's going to be actually a pretty good card. That kind of covers a lot for mana. Bayak of Siwa, I think. White, red, and 3 for this 3/4 double striker. As long as it's your turn, other historic creatures you control have double strike. It has Disguise, meaning you can put it face down and flip it up. It flips up for a white, red, and 1. It goes down for 3. 3, not free. It's not your ex-girlfriend. Anyway, it's a really good card. It's going to be pretty nice. I mean, this is never going to get casted for 5. Never. Probably never. Maybe never. Maybe once. Anyway. Moving on. Next, we have Enzo Brash Novice. White or red. Split mana and 1 for a 1/1. Whenever he attacks, you get to put a counter on him. So he's basically 2/2. As long as it has 2 or more counters on it, it has first strike and is an assassin. So it is a 2/2 first striker the first turn you attack with it. So anyway. We have Lydia Fry. My bad. Black or blue and 2. It's a 3/2, not terrible. Can't be blocked by creatures power 3 or greater, okay. Beginning of your end step, surveil X, where X is the number of untapped assassins you control. Interesting. We have whatever the hell this name is. Jesus. Black, blue, and white for a 3/3. As long as it hasn't dealt damage yet, it has hexproof and can't be blocked. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, make a 1/1 black assassin creature token with menace. When you do, return target equipment card from your graveyard to the battlefield, then attach it to the token. That's kind of cool, not gonna lie. Then we have Edward Kenway. Red, black, blue, and 2 for a 5/5. Beginning of your end step, create a treasure token for each tapped assassin, pirate, and vehicle you control. It's and or, I know. Whenever a vehicle you control deals combat damage to a player, look at the top card of your library, then exile it face down. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Nice. That's pretty powerful for 5, I ain't gonna lie. Then we have Roshan, Hidden Magister. Black and 3 for a 4/4. Pretty good legendary creature. Other creatures you control are assassins in addition to other types. Well, that's nice. The same is true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. Face down, creatures you control have menace. Whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, you draw a card and lose life. Jesus, this does do everything. Like, the only thing this doesn't do is, like, trample and death touch and, like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, then we have Shay Cormac, black, white, 1/1, legendary creature, human knight rogue. This could be good. 1 colorless. Permanents your opponent control loses hexproof, indestructible, protection, shroud, and ward until the end of turn. Whenever a creature an opponent controls becomes a target spell or ability you control, put a bounty counter on that creature. Whenever a creature with a bounty counter on it dies, put 2 +1/+1 counters on this creature. So basically, killing your opponent's shit makes this shit bigger. And if your opponent's shit can't be targeted, this lets you target your opponent's shit. This is some good shit. All right, I'm over it. I'm moving on. So, all that said, guys, thanks a lot for watching. The set's coming out to look actually pretty interesting. I'm still holding my opinion, though. We'll have to wait and see. I might buy some, I might not. Until next time, be kind, and as always, I hope to see you crossing the game table. Yes.